We'll guide you through how to keep Slicer not moving in Excel. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. People search for this tutorial because slicers in Microsoft Excel often shift position or resize when rows and columns are adjusted. Users want slicers to stay fixed for consistent filtering controls, cleaner presentation, and easier interaction when editing or resizing worksheet data. To begin this tutorial, open Microsoft Excel on your computer or laptop and wait until the Excel Start screen fully appears before continuing to the next action. Open the workbook that already contains a slicer and make sure the worksheet with the slicer is visible on your screen. Click anywhere on the slicer to select it and confirm the slicer border and resize handles appear around the object. Move your cursor to the slicer edge to verify it is actively selected. Right-click directly on the slicer box and wait for the context menu to appear. Click Size and Properties from the menu to open the Formatting panel on the right side. Look at the Format Slicer panel that appears and locate the Properties section inside that panel. Click the Properties section to expand its available settings. Find the Object Positioning options listed under the Properties controls. Select the option labeled Don't Move or Size with Cells so the slicer will stay fixed. Make sure the option indicator is active and correctly selected before continuing. Close the Format panel after selecting the correct positioning option so the change is applied. Try resizing nearby rows or columns by dragging their borders to test the behavior. Confirm the slicer position does not change when rows or columns are resized. Try dragging cells or adjusting column widths again to further test sheet movement. Verify the slicer stays fixed in place during these layout changes. Click the slicer again for a final check and ensure the selection handles still appear normally. Scroll up and down in the worksheet to observe the slicer's position relative to the grid. Resize additional rows and columns once more to confirm consistent behavior. Save the Excel file to keep the setting applied and ensure the slicer remains locked in position.